Are we rolling?
Right.
We're rolling.
Oh my God.
That's all been on there. Okay.
Nice.
Well, good. I didn't say anything I shouldn't have, I don't think. Morning, Ben.
Morning.
How are you?
Been good.
You look so ready to do this. It's not even funny. Want to move forward and like sit up, be present?
Yeah.
There you go. There we go. Jack, feeling good?
Yes.
All right. What are we starting out with
We're ready.
today? Well, first and foremost, the drawing again.
Mm-hmm.
What's this weekend?
Well, technically not this weekend, but right after this weekend is the big caddisfly push on.
It is, but what else is this weekend? You two, one of you two better get this right or you're in trouble.
Ben, you don't know.
Ooh, Ben, come on, buddy.
Mother's.
Oh, he
That's what I was
saved
talking
it right at the end. Yes, it's Mother's Day weekend. Yeah. So the burning question around here always is flies or flowers for mom. So just so you know, because you're in here as interns, you do get employee discount on flies. So if you wanted to get your mom a nice bouquet, if you will, of flies for Mother's Day, you could do that.
Or anyone at home who wants to do that. It's great.
One at home that would want to do that
Please
too.
come through. We have all kinds.
Moms like to fish, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you brought up the caddis, Mother's Day caddis hatch.
Yep.
How are we feeling about that?
Excited. Although the reports have been strange, though, I've heard.
Really? Like what?
Well, just that the
You brought it up,
caddis
man.
isn't getting the fish active or something. I think you mentioned
Okay.
that. But
People came in saying that there's tons of bugs, which there should be, right? Fish haven't quite glommed onto them yet. That's a technical term.
nice.
Glom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ben, what do you think's gonna make the difference here?
Maybe like water conditions where you fish, temperature of the water.
That's probably a huge one. Anything else?
Did I already say this? Like the river, like which river you choose?
Kind of one river that we've got to really do that on at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So Yakima is kind of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's high right now.
Yep.
It's
Super
over
high.
3,500.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fishable. Ideal for floating.
Yeah.
But walk and wade can be a little challenging unless we get a big drop. And when you get a big drop, the fish go kind of freak out for a day or two because their mansion was just turned into a little apartment again. And they're like, whoa, where do I live? What's going on? Right. So it's weird. The last, I don't know, probably 5-10 years as our seasons have gotten kind of been intermixed with regards to weather and timing of Mother's Day. I'm just seeing it. Mother's Day caddis hatch is kind of what we've deemed it, but I've always seen the fish really start to choose caddis and coming up and eating them on top a little bit later each year. I'm not sure what the reason for that is, but there it is. So if you haven't seen them hitting top water yet, it's coming. Only way to make sure you're there when it happens is go every day.
Sweet.
What else we got?
Well, there are a few that are open year round. The Cowlitz is pretty steady right now, but it had a big push just a couple days ago in the flow because the dam was opened.
What are we doing on the Cowlitz?
All kinds of stuff. Fishing.
All kinds of stuff. Fishing, yeah, exactly. It's primarily a steelhead river, but there are some sea run cutthroat there too. So, it's at just about 5,000 right now, I think. A little under 5,000 maybe.
Yep.
Which is
5,100.
Yeah, which is kind of perfect. Again, though, Blue Creek is the one place you can wade fairly easily and have a decent amount of space. There are some sea run cutthroat in there, so you could actually get out there and chase those. But one of the things, whichever river you choose, that I think a lot of people forget about is that when caddis are emerging, which emergence is that in-between stage where they come from the bottom to the top, swinging flies across those seams where you see the bugs tapping the water and laying eggs and stuff like that. Throwing a soft tackle or an emerger or something that comes from the bottom up like this as it crosses the current, it's number one, it's our single greatest way to represent that stage of a bug's life. And not enough people do it. We're really hyper focused on dead drift, whether it's with a bobber or whether it's with a dry fly. And people forget about that natural sort of bouncy activity that caddis have on the surface of the water, but also that emergent stage. So both of those would be things that I would tell you to, take into consideration, slow your roll, pick your piece of water, and really thoroughly work through it with all the different ways to present the fly. One of the things that I wanted to talk about was mending the line, and this makes virtually no sense, really. Can you make sense of that?
Underwater?
Yeah, can you see that? Does that make sense to you?
Beach head that he's standing
Is that what?
Is this like a beach he's standing on, or is he waiting? Is he underwater?
This is the bank. This is the direction of the flow right here. This is seam or foam line that you'll see, that sort of edge where two waters collide, where the bugs typically coagulate.
Yeah.
And so what I see a lot of times is people see that foam line and are trying to put a bug right on it, and then when they mend it bumps off. And one of the things you want to keep in mind is that if you want your fly on that foam line, there's a couple ways to do that. One is make a little bit more of a downstream mend so that your line is coming at more of an angle so that your mend doesn't move as much, or you don't even need to mend sometimes for a few feet of your drift. Or, as I was showing here, cast past the foam line, and then when you mend, intend your mend to bring your fly up into the foam line. And that little curly cue or squirt or skitter that the fly does on that mend is actually very realistic, and you'll oftentimes get a take right when that fly comes to that stop. Because it does, when caddis are trying to lay their eggs on the water, they are kind of bouncing and dancing along, and that's kind of one of our single best ways to represent that.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
Well, got the Cleellum.
It's pretty high too.
Yeah.
Extremely high.
Yep.
Yeah. So walking waiting right now, pretty tough. Don't know what the dam releases are going to look like. Projections were off, so I would tell you to probably not count on projections. They're just exactly that. They're a projection. They're not firm data. So Cleellum pretty high.
Yeah, and it's been a bit all over the
It
place.
has been
So
all
projections,
frickin' over the place.
particularly with the Cleellum, are not going to do you much good.
Middle Fork Snoqualmie. Seeing that regular sort of up and down that you get this time of year with, mid to late day high, peak high from the snow melt for the day, and then the dip the next morning, and just sort of looking like this, right? It's currently, Middle Fork was at what?
1100.
So it's not bad. It's close. It would be worth hitting. I would say though, being nice today, I would expect it to climb again because you're going to get a little more snow melt out of that for the weekend, and it's supposed to be nice all weekend. The cedar, had a bunch of people ask about the cedar. So here's the thing, it's not open yet. So, if you're driving by it and you're reading on it and people are getting really excited about it, it doesn't open until the 23rd, I think. So when the state shifted from June 1st to the Saturday of Memorial Day weekend, we actually this year we gain a whole friggin' extra week of fishing the cedar. So that's pretty rad.
Yeah.
It is already low. It's at, what'd you say it was?
460.
460. So
Yeah.
Unless something crazy changes and the graph is perfectly flat, I would expect that to be game on as soon as it opens. So get yourself geared up for that. Puget Sound tides were in those molar tides, or those kind of neepish tides where it's not neepish because it's not sort of level with no tide change. You got little tide change, then a big one, then it comes up and does a little one, and then does the big one. Which is totally fine. You've got moving water. The Sound's fishing great. There's Huron cuts everywhere. Like, there's no reason not to be fishing that right now. Steelhead, the Skycomish doesn't open until the 23rd as well. Green doesn't open until the 23rd as well. What other river doesn't open until 23rd?
Snake River?
I think the Snake is actually open.
Oh.
Any other one?
No, I don't have
You
one.
don't have any?
Yeah.
Skagit
Sure.
doesn't open until 23rd.
Yeah.
So that kind of covers it. Lakes should be looking pretty good right now. Warmer temps, you're going to start to get those calabatus. You should start seeing damselflies coming off here relatively soon. A lot like rivers, just because you're not seeing the fish on the surface doesn't mean you shouldn't be imitating what you expect to see subsurface. So damsels, damselfly nymphs, water boatmen, obviously your chironomids are going to be big. Your lake opener, I think, was last the end of April. So most of the lakes should be open. Beaver, rattlesnake, Alice, obviously Washington and stuff like that, which with respect to that, bass, bluegill, carp, and muskie are game on right now. So we are fast approaching the world is your oyster time in Washington or around Seattle for fly fishing, where all you have to do is actually get up, grab a rod, and go fish, because everything will be open here in about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. So
Be prepared.
be prepared. Any parting thoughts? How's the internship going?
Love it here.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
You got paid to say that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Take care of that later.
Yeah. Just make sure your gear's up to date and functioning properly. And if it's not, you know where to go.
Where?
Emerald Water Anglers.
And do we have a YouTube channel?
Do we have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
We do have a YouTube channel.
You can
Search
see
it up.
Yeah, you can see this on the YouTube channel anytime you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And go back and revisit other ones if you're just trying to go back down memory lane.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not recommended, but you can do that.
Yep. You know what else?
We're on Instagram.
We're on Instagram. One last thing.
One last thing.
One last thing. Can you think of what it is?
One last platform that we're on.
Well, it's not a platform. Our phone for the store is an iPhone. So it means that if you're on the water and you've got questions, you can text
Oh yeah.
photos, ask questions, call, of course, if you
Voice
want.
message, whatever you want. Yeah.
FaceTime.
Yep.
You could FaceTime us if you needed to. So we're here. Mother's Day. Make sure you take care of her. And flies and flowers from on this weekend. Thanks, boys. Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.